Good morning everyone, welcome to my review of this 2026 Audi SQ7 Vorsprung. Yeah, I've had this car now for about 5 days or so, and I've done just over sort of 250 miles in the car. And I really want to convey to you what this car is like as my final kind of review. It is just the most exceptional car I have ever been in, ever. And I checked out some reviews before picking this up. This is an Audi UK press car. And it definitely has not conveyed how it feels. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to share that with you today. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And also why I just feel it's so complete. You know, I don't want to waste your time in this video or my own. And if you want to just end it now after a minute, it is just incredible. I've got it in its all-road setting at the moment, so it's basically like its higher riding position. You feel so special and so elegant in this. It is just such a wonderful experience. I've never sort of experienced that, and I feel that's why it's on the same platform as like the Bentley Bentayga essentially, and even Lamborghini Urus and everything, and Porsche Cayennes. This SQ7 is super rare, and I can imagine people watching this, most of you aren't going to have this SQ7. Most of you aren't even going to buy this SQ7 because frankly, there's not that many around. I hardly see them on the road, this being sort of like a facelift. This is a March 2026 car. I'm filming this in August 2026. It's, from the face of it, it makes no sense at all. It's like 4-litre V8, 500 horsepower, 770 newton meters worth of torque, 2.3 tons, 119,000 pounds in this specification with the chili red and the tow bar and the Vorsprung. But once you start spending time with it and living with it and doing so much, which is what I've done everything. I mean, this is a full 7-seater. I've had my nephew in here who's just about to turn 6, and we were basically playing around in it like it was a jungle gym. It's incredible. I had my cousin and his partner in it yesterday and took them out for a drive, and it was just dynamically, it was so fun. It makes the most incredible noise. It makes people smile. It makes people get up in the morning. It makes me get up in the morning on this Sunday morning to just go out for a drive. It is that special. That noise, I have no idea how they still homologate this type of car in 2026. I imagine it's because of the 48-volt mild hybrid. So let's go through some of the start to finish, because luckily there's some amazing roads and we're really early on a Sunday morning, so I'll show you what this is like dynamically. But also, as you can see, this is in its mode of just pottering around high up with the raised air suspension. Has rear wheel steer as well, so it turns on itself basically. The pan roof, which I hope you can see well, and you know, it's a nice morning, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the drive with me. Thank you for coming along. It's special. Range is really good. 85-litre fuel tank, that's why. If you're in town driving, don't expect any sort of economy, like just forget it. I've had journeys where I've got under 7 mpg with just a short trip. I've just started it up, so it's on 18. Expect sort of around the 20, maybe 25 mpg mark from normal sort of day-to-day driving. However, I did a motorway journey. I went to Porsche Silverstone's Experience Centre, which you may have seen. I recommend checking out that video actually, and because it involved the SQ7 as well. And I got 36.5 mpg. Now, I think for a 500 horsepower V8, 2.3 tons, I think 36.5 mpg is pretty sensational. I don't know what you think about that. Which means if you were to take this on a big road trip up to, say, Scotland or something, I reckon you can get 500 miles to a tank. I think normally, though, you're looking at 390. And if you're just doing town journey, expect it to be less. And that's, bear in mind, the tank is huge. The fuel tank is huge. I've always been quite curious around some of the comments around sound of cars. and actually living and being in one I can tell you what this sounds like. Because, well, the mic can try and pick up as much as it can, but obviously you're kind of limited. The sound insulation in this car is exceptional. This type of platform, it's almost like it's got double glazed glass. It's really well insulated. You can't really hear anything outside. It's super quiet, super quiet. And it's actually deceptive. You open your window, and I was chatting to my mum, and she was like, I can't hear you over the car. The cold start is insane. It is so loud. It's obviously got a lot of car to kind of warm up. And it makes a beautiful noise. I think on the outside, if I was a kid or just me standing on the side of the road and heard this go past, it would be just the best feeling. The best feeling. Yeah, magical feeling, to be honest, because you just don't expect it. You don't expect it in, well, a big SUV, a sports SUV. It very much loves the cruising on the motorway. That's where it's been its happiest. I was listening to the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which comes as part of the Vorsprung spec. Best sound system I've ever heard in a car. Maybe it's because of the price point, I don't know, but it's just the best. Listening to some Daft Punk, it was really good. And actually, my cousin, who's big into his music, sort of recognised that it was really good. So I'll take his word for it with yeah, his knowledge, basically. I just can't describe it. You do kind of feel like a bit of an emperor in this, which is nice. It's nice to like treat yourself really well. That's what it's like. Infotainment has been fine. I've just used Android Auto. It's got wireless Android Auto, just simple. If you've got Apple CarPlay, it will do that. It's got a heads-up display, which has been nice. It's not firm, the suspension. I think that's because it's an SQ model, as opposed to, say, like if you got the RSQ8, which is obviously sort of like the coupe type equivalent of this SUV. 7 seats were really easy to sort of play around with. My nephew got in the back of the back row, and it felt actually really big. Granted, he is 6 years old, but still, it's something. I always was quite curious what this is like dynamically, and you're going to get to see that on a road that you may know where we are. Comment if you know where we are, because you probably should do if you're familiar with my channel. It wafts around, and that engine purrs. It is silky smooth. The 8-speed Tiptronic is very much designed for comfort-orientated driving. Like when we're pushing on, you'll notice it. And I'll use the paddles actually, because I used them yesterday for the first time, and I was surprised, really surprised about how it picked up and what it kind of does to your inner child. The fact that you can take your family around in this, and then you're just in something just insane. And I have actually been fortunate enough, I've spent time with a Lamborghini Urus, you know, and an Urus Performante. My neighbour had one for a couple of years, actually 3 years between them all. And I found the seats really uncomfortable in that car. It just wasn't really doing it for me. That's just how I'm at. I'm about to get overtaken in a 30 by a van who's beeping me as he overtakes. So that's how we go. So it basically doesn't matter if you're in a giant car, you'll still have someone else on the road bigger and gianter than you. But we're going to pop it into comfort setting, which actually lowers the air suspension a little bit, which might sound counterintuitive, but that's kind of where it's at. But it is essentially, makes it roll a little bit less. That's kind of the idea. I'm actually quite glad that van's away, because we're about to come up to the national speed limit section, and for that we have a mode called dynamic. And if you put it into dynamic mode, it lowers the suspension, the air suspension. And what we'll do is you'll see what it's like to almost kind of launch a car like this. Launch is a bit of an understatement. I'll go on the pedals and I'll let you hear it. Some of it's going to be piped through, but oh, the burbles. 3, 2, 1, let's have some fun. No, cars should be able to do this. I've never smiled so much in my life. It's not real. Oh, my heart is just beating. We're going to come back on this road as well. I've driven so many cars down this little route, and this is just incredible. It's the perfect width for a B road. And the V8. Brakes are good. Oh, wow. And we're on the paddles as well. In sport mode. Got a bus. Let the bus go past. Second gear. Oh, man. What a joy. Bring it. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, man. I'm tensing up. I'm tensing up. Oh, wow. Well, that was quick because we're already at the 40. But not too quick because we get to go back on that. I mean, from the camera, tell me what that was like. Sitting here as a passenger, sitting here as the driver, it just makes you laugh. This is like a big friendly red dog. That's what I think of it as. Oh, it just growls. And that torque. The torque is ridiculous. It rips up the earth, essentially. That's what it does. It doesn't move its wheels, it moves the tarmac around you. As you can see, I quite like the car. It's quite good. And any sort of the small reviews that I saw of the SQ7 doesn't convey it in the way that it should. V8, big friendly cruiser, but can work dynamically. And I was in a 911 Carrera T, the Touring. Let's put it into first again and go again. Clear roads. We're doing about 9 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1, go. And it's got the 4 exhausts, 4 real exhausts. Wow, no, it shouldn't. This isn't real. No, this isn't happening. This is not real. This is definitely not my life right now on a Sunday morning. So can you take your SQ7 up for a Sunday morning drive and a blast? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Those 22-inch wheels, low profile, definitely helping. And then take your kids to football practice, soccer practice, wherever you're from. And the bump, the composure with the suspension. It's not right. It's defying physics. And this is the old version of the Q7. They brought out a new generation now. And they're going to do an SQ7. Flipping hell. And these cars, they just last such a long time. Such a long time. Yeah. I still see people with like 15-year-old SQ5s. Or the old RSQ3. I mean, what? Just watch this. First gear. 3, 2, 1. What a car. And the chances are, if you're watching this, you'll never get the chance to drive one. You might even never get the chance to be a passenger in one. Well, now I hope you have. I hope you have. And I hope that this is how it has happened, to convey it in this way. We'll nip it back into comfort. I never quite understood the whole SUV, sports SUV type deal until you live with one. And then you realise I can get a couple of bikes in the back of here, no problem. I can take 5, 6 people with me. It's a 7-seater. I can have the pan roof open. I can cruise and waft around on the motorway at 30 plus mpg. I can drive it up to Scotland on one tank, London to Edinburgh. You can do that. You can have the massage seats going. Oh, they're cooled and ventilated as well, which is pretty good because we had a bit of a heat wave in the UK. Yeah, exceptional. I think everything is amazing, but not everything's perfect. Obviously, when I was getting less than 7 mpg, that's not ideal. The paddles and these on the steering wheel, that's the only thing that I've noticed, which are just a bit too plasticky. Because the rest of the car, it's like pure luxury, just perfection. It's given me a different feeling because I spent time with a Touareg R, not a Touareg, yeah, Touareg R, the 3-litre diesel V6, mild hybrid as well. That was cool and that was fun. Had a similar type of vibe to this because it's the same platform. Didn't have the V8. That's what's giving it to me. The way this thing sounds when you park it up, when it's cooling down, those vents at the front, I'll never be able to convey it to you. Other than sort of saying it's just that badly incredible. It just sounds other kind of worldly. And you're driving around with other sort of larger vehicles, and I live in a nice area, I'll be honest, and people have nice cars. This has got a lot of looks. A lot of people have been coming over, but in a friendly way, because it's not aggressive, it's not hardcore, it's not an RS. Love the sort of SQ kind of vibe it's got going for it. I can't believe how easy it is to maneuver for something that is so big, because it is big. It maneuvers ridiculously. It will lower the suspension if you want it to when you kind of get in and out, and in the boot you've got it. Brilliant. Even with the touchscreen and the fingerprints, and we've had like reflections, I haven't really noticed any problems with that. It's not been like a game changer to sort of worry me. So it's just all these misconceptions that I kind of, until you kind of like sitting with it and living with it, you don't really know. Yeah, it's just a great car to be in. I'm quite hypersensitive with a lot of things, and the seats have been really comfortable for me. Long journeys and short journeys. Helps when you've got a massage if you need it. Yeah, passengers found it fine, even in its firmest setting. So I asked them if it was good. It's a very niche car. There may only be one other person driving around in this car right now in the UK. And I think you're a legend. It's just incredible. And if I had kids, I'd love to have this, because there's nothing beats it. There's nothing beats it. And the absolute honest truth is, if you can afford the £119,000, I'd have a little up GTI on the side, which can do your town driving. Although this in town is pretty special. It's pretty special. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, that's my review. What more can I kind of say about it? I kind of said the range. You're kind of looking, when I had it dropped off with a full tank, it was 390 miles. Let's say it can do that. Big tank, 85 litres. Speed-wise, it says it will do 0 to 60 in like 4.3. It feels it, but it's all about the torque. That's where you're kind of getting it. It's so comfortable. I've not felt bone jarring or anything, just because it can go so high. It's really good off-road. I did a little bit, because, I mean, we live in the UK, hey? I mean, look at the roads. This one's smooth, but most of them are quite bumpy. I was just like, what is this all about? This is just doing everything. It is that just everything car. Yeah, it's just incredible. And like, genuinely, I would love to, I would prefer, like, if you're in the market and you're thinking about a Lamborghini Urus, this is a completely sideways step. But it's very much like the Bentley Bentayga vibe. But it's like a more usable, obviously 100 grand less Bentley Bentayga. And you don't have to worry as much about the kids getting on the, like walking around on the seats and sort of, you know, using it. I felt like I can use this. Just incredible. I'm really curious to know what you think of it in the comments. Really, really curious. And if you have an SQ7, please get involved. I'd love someone to put one long comment, leave a long comment about it. And yeah, if you're watching this, because you know, people watch my videos, you guys watch it, and if you've never commented before, and you've got this far in the video, please comment. Just leave a bit of your thoughts about it, because it's about, for me, the feeling. And I'm curious to know what you kind of think of it. Genuinely, I really, really am. Because I was sort of like apprehensive even when I was having this car dropped off to me. I was like, oh, what are you getting here, Sam? And as soon as I got it, I was like, oh, wow, is it a bit intimidating? All these kind of things. Like, for example, this is quite a tight bridge, so I'm going to let the Corsa go. And yeah, we wave, we're friendly. And then you go over the bridge. The roar at low speed. It's like a dragon awakening. It's like, it has that. I mean, there's no words that can describe it. I'm trying to avoid those pigeons, by the way. I wasn't just randomly going off the road. I haven't found any of the assists to intrusive. Cruise control has been really, really good. It's probably been one of the best I've tried because it doesn't undertake cars, which I like. Because sometimes in the past, even with the auto cruise control, where they sort of automatically stop before another car, they'll just sort of dive bomb up at the inside sometimes. Whereas this, it just does it. It encourages that sort of wafty feeling, which is why I quite like it in all-road, because you've got quite a lot of bumps here. And I don't know if it's going to come up on camera for you. I hope it does. But the way it changes a car's personality from that sort of low-strung, I mean, it's still an Q7, to then now we're not even in the highest. Off-road is the highest. This is one off the highest on the air suspension. You go so high, and you're suddenly just like, yeah, king of the world. And it's nice to feel like that. I don't feel it would ever get boring, ever. Because I would be surprised if an owner of this vehicle be using it every second a day. I mean, you could, but when you want to, you know, maybe you've had a hard 5 days at work or whatever it's been, and then you're doing stuff with your kids, taking them into school or whatever you're doing, and then to just have that other side to it, it's just, I can't describe to you how amazing this car is. Yeah. The one thing I will say, if you are concerned about fuel economy and if you think it's too expensive, it's not the car for you. It's not the car for you, and you're not going to get it. There you go. I'd love to aspire to have this. Well, yeah, I'd say I will. You know, it'd be a brilliant car. A brilliant car to kind of live with and own. And I really don't want it to go back. Oh, don't want it to go back. Rear wheel steer has been pretty exceptional, actually. I've been surprised with something so long and so wide and so heavy can just turn on its own sort of axis. Like if we head down this little bit here, and it doesn't look like you think you can turn in as well as it can, but look, it's just done it. It lines up so well, and you can just sort of potter around. I have no more words to say for a bit. It's an absolute smile factor. It really, really is. I think I've been smiling more in this than I probably have in any other car. The engine works the engine and car combination and gearbox combination really suits it. Really suits it. Because the gearbox isn't like that super like an RS3 or something. It's just a wafter. Engine is so wafty. It absolutely encompasses the character of what this car is supposed to be and meant to be. There you go. If you're in the market for this type of vehicle, get it. I hope you're one of the 3 people in the UK that will buy a Audi SQ7, personally in this specification, so Vorsprung with a chili red. I really, really do. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it because I've spent 250 plus miles in it and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, leave me a comment, and there's plenty more videos to come. I love this SQ7. What a machine. What a machine. It makes me so happy that this still exists in the world today.